Proper PPE is required for all UFV shop activities. This includes proper shatterproof eyewear, proper high visibility coveralls, and CSA certified steel-toe shoes. Prior to using the machine, ensure the wheels are locked into place and inspect for any loose nuts or bolts or damage on the frame itself. Ensure that the adjuster pin is properly seated in place and in the appropriate hole. Visually inspect the crossbeam, the winch, and the rest of the frame for any visible damage. Inspect the plug and the cord for any damage, fraying, or separation from the plug and the cord itself. Ensure that no prongs are bent and insert into the socket and twist. Ensure you're familiar with the controls and they all work. Down, up, left, and right, and most important, the emergency stop. Twist to release. It is important to ensure that the emergency stop works. Start lowering the hook and then push the emergency stop button. It is also important to make sure that both speeds of the hook work and that the automatic stop functions just before you hit the ground. Do the same thing on the way up. The automatic stop should stop the pulley before it hits the bottom of the winch. Test your lateral movement. First go right both speeds, and then left both speeds. Ensure that it does not stutter or get caught up on anything on the crossbeam. Lower your hook to an appropriate height, enable the emergency stop, and inspect it for any damage and ensure it is rated for the load you are lifting. Look at the hook, the pulley, and the chain. Ensure your rigging is properly rated for your load and has an available capacity tag. Inspect the hook for any spreading or damage and make sure it is properly attached to the chain. Inspect the chain for any damage or locked links. Ensure your shackle is properly rated as well and that the peg screws in and out with no resistance. This nylon webbed sling would be unsuitable for a lift as it has no capacity tag and fraying down the length of it and is soaked in a petroleum product. Once your load is properly rigged, perform a test lift. Lift it at the lowest speed a few inches off the ground, stop, and check for balance. Once deemed stable, lift it the rest of the way at an even pace. Once the load is at a desired height, bring it to a halt slowly and activate the emergency stop to prevent any unwanted movement of the load. When ready to lower the load, do so at an even pace, slowing down a few inches before the floor. Lower your load the rest of the way and unhook the hook from the sling. Return the hook to its top seat. After the hook has been returned to its top position, enable the emergency stop, unplug the machine from the wall, spool up the cord, and hang it and the control panel on the hook against the frame of the machine.